Totoo.
Masisira mo yan. No, I'm not happy with that.
Totoo.
No. No. Pag nakita kong ganyan yan, Hi everyone, my name is Japs. I am MissInformation.blog on my Facebook account, Instagram, and also my website. I'm glad to see you again today, and for this video, I'm actually going to discuss with you my Capture Totale skincare set. Last year, I vlogged about my skincare routine, and this particular set is actually included to that routine. And in this video, I'm gonna discuss about Capture Totale as a whole. So basically, this is just the whole set and how it reacts to my skin and how it differs from other Dior skincare sets. So let's start with this Capture Totale Treatment Serum Lotion. So this is basically a toner. So this is how it looks like when you open it. It's this big. Nothing really special about it. Like when you open it, it's just this one. But one tip I could give you was that I don't actually use cotton anymore or any cotton pad. I just immediately put it on my hand and then I control how much I put and I just put it on a clean face. One thing that you should know about this Capture Totale toner is that first, it's very lightweight. It's a serum toner, so it has a serum watery feeling. At the same time, I don't put it on my neck because for some reason the ingredients in this toner is not okay when I put it on my neck. But I put it on my face at least once a day. And it has a bit of a scent, but it's not that irritating, or it's not irritating at all. And basically a life without this toner is more like a less hydrating skincare routine. So it adds moisture. At the same time, I noticed that my pores are smaller. Actually, in the box, it says here that it hydrates, soothes, and maintains the skin's balance daily. So like we all know, our pH changes once in a while, and this toner helps in balancing our pH level on the skin. It helps in strengthening the skin and gives it an ability to recover. It has vitamins, plant origin, and amino acids. It invigorates and strengthens the skin barrier while helping reduce the appearance of all visible signs of aging, fine lines and wrinkles, loss of firmness and radiance, as well as color imperfections. So it doesn't have anything in it. So basically no bubbles, just water. I hope you guys can see it from here. It's a bit thicker than the usual toner, but definitely not heavy on the skin. Next is the Capture Totale Super Potent Serum. Actually, the very reason why I transferred to Dior when Jen gave me the sample of this product. Compared to the toner that's actually made of plastic, it's pretty obvious that it's made of plastic. This one is heavier. And the texture of the serum is quite thick. It has a scent. It's not irritating, but you don't have to put a lot for you to see a difference. In fact, one pump is okay for half the face or the whole face, depending on how dry your skin is. I guess that's the major strength of this serum. There's a pump that you can use, so you won't really waste a lot of product compared to the toner that you just have to pour on your hand. A bit of a review of why I actually bought this one. I had a bad SPF reaction from Estee Lauder, and Denilyn, the one who assists me at Dior Shangri-La, actually offered me to have a sample of this one, this serum, and it saved my skin. In just one day, it saved my drying and red skin. And that caused me to actually not just buy Capture Totale, but all the skincare products that are actually working for my face. I immediately bought it. This is the very reason why I'm addicted to Dior at the moment. It's the first global age-defying super serum that allows the exceptional skin revitalization and elevates the skin's youth replenishing factors to their highest level for global skin correction. It's enriched with a self-vectorized hyaluronic acid for an instant smoothing effect. Its strong affinity with the skin allows it to penetrate to its heart and correct visible signs of aging, wrinkles, visible pores, loss of firmness and regions, as well as color imperfections. It did help in my hyperpigmentation, especially in lifting my skin, but it's not that obvious to the point that even on the contour areas of your face, it's all well contoured. It's not that strong for it to actually give you that kind of lift, but it definitely lifts your skin and makes the wrinkles less obvious, or at least avoid having wrinkles or dry skin. At the same time, it has a scent though, and it's really thick on the skin. I actually changed my skincare routine, and whenever I put this one, I don't add more serum because it's so thick. I actually don't think the other serums will be able to penetrate your skin. And so whenever I use this serum, this is the only one that I put. I don't add more. And whenever I have dry skin or dry areas of my skin, I just put this serum and everything is gonna be better the next day. Ever since I used this serum, I looked more younger and the lines on my face are less obvious, and I can really see the difference. And to think that this is not that expensive for a Dior brand, and compared to Dior Snow and other brands, this already does a lot of things, and yet it's not that expensive. So I just love everything about this serum, and if there's just one skincare product that you should buy immediately, it's gonna be this serum. Next, it's the Capture Totale Eye Cream. So basically, I'm not really a fan of this product. So this hydrates the eyes and make sure that your eyes won't have dark circles, and it actually helps in diminishing the fine lines of the eye areas or having crow's feet. But in terms of puffiness or lifted eyes, it doesn't help you in that aspect. And so I need to apply the Capture Youth Serum hand in hand with this one. Global age-defying eye care that helps soothe, correct, and revitalize the eye contour to instantly and lastingly revive its youthful glow. It's not that thick compared to the eye serum and cream that they have. If you will ask me to buy this again and just this one, it won't work. I don't think I'm gonna buy it again, especially when I know that there's already a Capture Totale eye serum coming up. I guess what I love about this eye cream is that you don't need to put a lot for you to hydrate your eyes. So basically, I've been using it for like 10 months now. It comes and go. I don't use it like every time or every day, especially when I have like freebies or other products that I have to try. But I don't need a lot for me to see good results. It's not that bad. It's just that my problem is not really the aging around the eye area, but it's more like the puffiness. And so I need a backup, which is the Capture Youth Eye Serum that works hand in hand with the eye cream. Next, Capture Totale Cell Energy Correcting Cream. Alright, so it's 50 ml, and I know for this year, they're gonna have something that's gonna be thicker. It's funny because this is actually already thick for me. I love this cream so much because I'm using it not just as a skincare, but also as a body care. Whenever I have dry skin, whenever I have any problem on my skin, I immediately apply this cream whenever, wherever. I can also put it on the acne I have on my back. Actually anywhere. Even when my son has skin issues, I put it on. It has a smell, very distinct compared to other Capture Totale products that they have. And it's a flower scent, but it's also thick, and there's a tendency that if you put too much, you'll feel itchy. Actually, you know that you already put too much if you have irritation after applying it, especially when you layer one skincare to another. And one thing that I noticed is that you don't need a lot. Same with the serum. Really, you don't need a lot. And I mean it. I mean, coming from someone who actually wants to put a lot. And I'm gonna tell you, you don't need a lot. It's true. I mean, I love to put a lot. I love to put, you know, a big amount of skincare on my face. But you don't really need to put a lot. And your body or your skin will actually tell you that this is already more than enough, because you'll feel itchy or maybe irritated with its scent or its cream or its texture because it's too thick already. I love that it has a mini spoon. It's 50 ml. The price is also okay, but basically because I also put it on my body, it's kind of expensive for someone who also puts it on her body, but it heals, it moisturizes, it soothes. Which one should I choose if I have a limited budget? It's not the serum, it's more like this cream. Though I know that serum penetrates more than the cream, but at the end of the day, it's more like how many skin issues can this solve? Dry skin, acne, backne, anti-aging, also some rashes, bite. So everything under the sun. Very simple, and yet makes every complication easy to deal with because of this cream. I believe 50 ml is for like 6 months for me. That includes using it as a body care, so I guess it's okay, especially when it's me and my son who are actually using it. Last, Capture Totale DreamSkin. So this is a very unique product, so bear with me, guys. Alright, so this is how it looks like. So this is the last step in the skincare routine, and basically the first step of your makeup routine. They call it a skincare primer, but it's the last step of your skincare routine. It's thick. It's not a cream. It's not a serum. It's more like a primer that can actually cover your pores, and it looks like it has silicone, but it doesn't have. It has a scent, but it leaves your skin a bit powdery. The texture is not as thick as the cream, but it's thicker than the serum. I love the smell. I can actually use it as a makeup primer, and it makes the makeup last longer. It's just that there are times that it actually absorbs the makeup, and so I have to put a lot more so it would look better in videos or photos. As a skincare, I tried to see if I can actually live without it. And when I actually thought that I'll be using this primer for quite a long time, and for its price, I decided to not use it as skincare. I already use it and get a lot of products whenever I need it as a makeup primer. And so to save it, I don't use it as a skincare anymore. And it's okay. It's not something that my skin would look for. But whenever my skin feels extra dry and needs extra hydration, I put it. And it makes my skin extra plump. I see that. And my pores really less visible despite removing it. And after you wash your face, your skin will feel more plump and softer. It actually makes your skin feel more softer than usual. It's not just hydration, but really it's the softness of the skin. Dream Skincare Imperfect, the skin of your dreams. Naturally radiant, intensely comfortable, lastingly perfect. DreamSkin has reinvented its iconic skincare to offer skin perfection that appears to come from within. Its beneficial skin perfecting action helps recreate naturally exquisite skin while fighting visible signs of aging. I guess that's the best part, it's also an anti-aging. Thanks to its emollient agents, this skincare product fuses with the skin upon application to enhance and more intensely moisturize it while diffusing an even fresher and more vibrant radiance. The skin's texture appears ultra fine, yes, pores seem tightened, dark spots and redness are visibly minimized. About redness, yes, it definitely helped in terms of redness. Dark spots, not so much, really. And maybe at first because it's covered, it acts like a primer, so it's definitely gonna cover your dark spots, but not really something that would remove or lighten your dark spots. It's definitely gonna help the redness of your face better. The skin is more beautiful even when bare. Yeah, because it acts like a primer. So with it, it looks like you have makeup on. It's gonna make your skin poreless. To improve the skin's texture and to help combat signs of dark spots. Plumper, exactly what I said, smoother, and lastingly more even. The skin regains an intense radiance and its texture is refined. When you check if it's something that you really want, you have to make sure that you already washed the DreamSkin before you actually say you need it. So you have to compare. How does your face look like before you put it on, and then what does it look like after? Then in a few days, just check. If you happen to decide to use it as a primer, then from there, you think what would be better, what is more economical. If you're gonna use it as primer or you're gonna use it as a skincare. Basically, as a skincare, you'll only need that if your skin is irritated, if your skin is dry, if you need your skin to be more supple. But if it's just for an additional moisture, you don't really need it, especially if you have the complete set, especially the toner, the serum, and the cream. If you happen to like to use it as a primer, just an FYI that it's good in terms of longevity. It makes the makeup last longer. It has skincare. I love that even if you swim or you sweat, it actually still make your makeup last longer. And it does not make your makeup cakey. It's lightweight and you don't even need a facial mist afterwards. It makes your skin radiant and matte if needed, depending on your foundation. At the end of the day, it also doesn't leave your skin oily. So I guess the strength of this DreamSkin is more like as a primer, not really as a skincare. Again, it depends on your needs, but you just have to weigh it. If you have a lot of budget to use it as a skincare primer, then good. I actually have 2 of these, but I'm still saving it up because I know that when the time comes that I have to leave the house and I would want to swim or get out or have a very rough day, this is the one I'm gonna use to make sure that my makeup is gonna be intact the whole day. It never gave me any rashes. There are times though that Capture Totale does not work well with Dior Snow or with Prestige. So we'll talk about that next time. Capture Totale as a whole can work together. That's one thing. I never had any bad experience whenever I use Capture Totale products with each other or layer them with each other. You can already live and have a good, decent skincare routine with this whole set. You don't need more than that. And that is why, if you noticed, my first skincare routine last year was actually a combination of this, Dior Snow, and the other products I have. But this time, I stick with just Capture Totale in the morning and Dior Snow plus other products in the evening. I'll share it to you next time. So there you go. This is my Capture Totale set, and these are the products that I'm using under Capture Totale. Before, I'm also using the Capture Totale foundation, but now I don't anymore because it oxidizes and it doesn't have a cool undertone foundation here in the Philippines. But yeah, I'm so happy to share my collection with you guys. Next up is the Dior Snow and probably Prestige very soon. I'm so glad that you joined me in today's video. What is your favorite product so far? What do you like to try next time? But before I leave you guys, let me give you hashtag MissInformation Lessons. So for today, what I want to share with you is the importance of knowing what to prioritize. I mean, we're all busy. We know that for us to finish all our tasks for the day, we have to know how to prioritize. But the thing is, are what we prioritizing what God wants us to prioritize? Are the things we do now still considered under God's will? At the end of the day, we may prioritize a lot of things and we may work on a lot of things that will help us become a better person or become richer, or smarter, or more popular. But at the end of the day, is it what God wants? And so my prayer is that when there's a chance for you to fix your priorities, realign them to what God wants you to do. Check if what you're doing today still gives you peace. Does it still give you good health? Does it still give you joy? And if you happen to not have peace, if you happen to not be contented in whatever you do, and it seems like God is redirecting you to somewhere else, be sensitive to what God is telling you. And so my prayer is that once you learn how to manage your priorities, you also know that God should be on the top of your priority. Not just to read the Bible, to pray, to actually do the things that people can see in terms of religion, but it's more like prioritizing what God wants you to do despite people not seeing what you're doing. So it's a different thing. You can actually act as if you're doing what God wants you to do publicly, but at home you're not really doing what God wants you to do. So check your heart, check what you're doing, and make sure that they're still connected to what God wants you to do and what God wants you to be in the future. You don't have to be that most popular person in the world, the most excellent person in the office, but you just have to be pleasing in God's sight, and everything else will follow. Thank you for your time today. I want to hear from you guys. I'm so happy that you gave time in today's video. I hope to see you in the next one. God bless you.
Thanks for watching. Grow more, learn more. Subscribe now.
How you doing?
Connect with me on Facebook, DM me on Instagram, or learn more about me on my blog, missinformation.blog. See ya!